gentlemen, this Case Stop Collective. I know what you're thinking, man. Where Cody and Cornell been at with that fire content? Oh, y'all thinking, fuck, I didn't even know these niggas was on.
Probably that one more than the other.
But today, we got a special treat for you. This weekend, we went watch Iron Man 6. And y'all know it's the truth, because that first Avengers was Iron Man 3, and then Iron Man 3 was Iron Man 4, and Age of Ultron was Iron Man 5, so this is Iron Man 6.
AKA Civil War, if you must.
He gets Tony Stark gets all the screen time,
The most screen
all
time.
the good speeches, all the funny lines. Come on, he getting paid the most. He got the best trailer.
Shout outs to the dude that's in the stunt double Tony Stark shit, that's hot as fuck, working his ass off every day, that's not getting paid even close to a tenth that Tony's getting paid with his old most grossing film actor motherfucker of the year ass. Shout outs to that guy.
They say he got the best condo out there and everything. Come on now. Whatever. We are reviewing Captain America Civil War. Supposedly the best Marvel movie ever, the most hyped movie this year.
Definitely the most hyped.
But I'm gonna hand it over to Cody. He's gonna tell y'all what we thought about the movies.
First part, we're gonna do no spoilers. We'll definitely let y'all know when we get into that territory. But right off the top, man, it just didn't sit right with me. I come from a background of watching many kung fu movies. I know what a good scene is when it comes to, fighting and choreography and all that. And that's one thing that I feel like this lacked as far as the first few fight scenes was the choreography to it all. Because a lot of cool things happen, but they switch camera angles so much that I just had to mentally piece together what the fuck was going on myself.
That first fight was really bad.
And to say it again, cool things happened. It was a cool thing that they showed on screen. I just had to piece it together because it was so separated and all kind of angles was switching and it was just too much. And I don't like that kind of shit, dude. If there's one big gripe I have with cinema nowadays, too many edits, too many cuts. And Cornell is because he told me it's because the stunt doubles. Yeah, that's crazy. It makes so much sense, but still, I don't understand, man. They could have done it way better. The first thing we see, Scarlet Witch can fucking fly now. Spoiler. Yeah, she could fly, so she launched fucking Captain America into the air, and then he go through a window and kick some dude.
That was dope. That was
It was
dope.
cool as fuck, but it was 12 scene transitions from that, man.
After that,
crazy.
every time Black Widow would do a flip, it would cut because they couldn't show her face.
Can't show her face, dog. She did that job when she was pregnant during one of them movies, and they had less cuts, bruh.
Damn,
Anyway,
Russo brothers.
We start off with they doing their thing, man. It's action, all this good shit. The first thing we see, bam, Black Panther, my boy, dude. We've been waiting for, just a big budget title with Black Panther in it. He's always been one of my favorites. Between him and Spider-Man, which I really wish they would have had a little more of a highlight on Black Panther's life on this one. But you know what? We're gonna wait 2 years now, maybe one. I think it might be next year for more on him. But it was so good to finally see him. Outfit looked sick as fuck, bro. Outrunning cars and shit.
Dope.
It was so cool, man. It was really good to see these characters.
Shout out to Uganda.
But the emotional investments were just not there for me in this movie. I didn't enjoy any downtime between the fights. I found myself just all right, when's it, let's just get to the next thing. I want to see where y'all putting all the money into because it's not going into the script, man.
There was no big grandiose speeches coming out like the other movies. As far as Spider-Man goes, I can't really give him a rating because he had too many people to play off of. It was hard for him to do a bad job.
That's a good point.
Because he had a lot of people to play off of. So you really can't get a good grasp of how well the Spider-Man you're going to be till he has his own standalone movie. But I enjoyed, the little scenes. I enjoyed the little scenes that he had in this movie. And
his Aunt May was hot as fuck. Let's just get that out of the way.
Hey, how old was she? How was I supposed to be compared to how old she was in that movie? I don't know. I was like, Cordy, give me our main number so I can call up and be like, what's up? I'll tell you all your nephew secrets.
For real.
And all of mine.
Now, what they did show was a little bit of footage of Spider-Man's antics. I mean, it was not even more than 20 seconds, but it was kind of cool. They said that he's been having this job for roughly
6 months.
6 months, yeah. So he's kind of new.
You could tell he was a rookie.
Yeah, and not just me, but a lot of the fans had a lot of problems with just the trailer, how he sounded like a little bitty kid, and he did. But you know what? He played off of it, and it worked. It was enjoyable to see him do his thing, and just to see Peter Parker, and it worked. Because really, looking back, dude, Tobey Maguire's a fucking weird Spider-Man to have, but it was our first one. It was the only one we knew and we had at the time, you know?
I still love you, Tobey.
And Andrew Garfield did his thing. The movie sucked. You can only do so much with what they give you, you know what I mean? And
I still love you, Andrew Garfield, his girlfriend.
But I liked him. I enjoyed seeing him, and like you said, he had so much to play off of, and so many. Everything was new to Spider-Man. Everything was new to him.
That's what made it real good. Like, he was like, wow,
Yeah.
wow. Like even Paul Rudd came in and did his thing. The movie, like, in the beginning, really had no comedic scenes. The comedy wasn't
Really
there,
intense.
and I guess it has to have an intense tone. But as soon as Paul Rudd got there, you was like, yeah, that's where the laughter comes in, and he did a great job as well. All the actors did a good job. It just wasn't written well for them, you know, plot wise.
And I guess this is where we're gonna get into spoiler territory. Pretty much, I could have just watched that final fight scene, not the final one between
the middle one at the
airport.
At the airport.
The airport fight scene like 3 times, and I would have been good. Midway through the fight scene, Cornell nudges me. He's like, "Bruh, this has been going on for a while."
Like the previous,
not a complaint.
The previously longest fight scene I've seen was at the end of the Raid 2 movie.
Oh my god,
that was a long fight scene. And this one has to be about 15, 20 minutes.
It felt like 15, dude. I'd like to actually check the real runtime of that. We see some new powers from some people. Falcon finally has his little Red Hawk or whatever it's called. It's like Red Hawk or some shit. It's probably my One Piece brain going somewhere. But instead of that telekinetic Falcon he had a bond with and shit, they just have this little drone, which is cool. It makes a lot more sense, a lot easier to just be like, bam, that's it. Spider-Man got an upgrade to his stuff. He has those little eyes because they actually those eyes that they showed in the trailer, it kind of came back because Tony found out his little hottie hole with his old shitty suit in it, and he had some goofy ass goggles. He's like, "Do you see in these things?"
He was like, his senses are too strong.
I can see. Everything's dialed up to 11. He explains. And these kind of help him focus and zoom in, which it makes so much more sense now.
Kind of talking about that, I'm not a fan because they didn't even explain how Tony found him. Like, they didn't go in depth. They were just like, "This is you, isn't it? This is you. I know it's you." There was no like explanation.
I think maybe looking back, we might hear like a 5-second one, like about I've been hearing about this kid in Queens and shit. You know, that's about it.
He was just like, "You have a plan?" He was like, "Yeah, I got one too." And then just panned into fucking Queens.
He talked about how hot Aunt May was, and then that was that, man. So he actually kind of breaks the fourth wall a little bitty bit when he says talks about Captain America's shield. Says that shit does not follow the rules of gravity, my friend. That is bullshit. Ant-Man comes out with a new power. Instead of going super small, he blows up super huge. It was really cool, man.
Another thing I'm not a fan of. It's not like it was a bad movie. It's just certain things that we had gripes with. I feel like Scarlet Witch and Vision were really nerfed in the movie. And I understand why Scarlet Witch was, because at the beginning, with the scene when she accidentally blew up the building and those people were killed or injured, she felt scared to use her powers. But why was Vision nerfed so badly? Like, because the dude can go intangible.
Okay.
But those two characters, go ahead.
Well, I get what you're saying. I do. But at the same time, Vision, he's close to human. He's still learning things and stuff. But it's just like, he knows that's his friends. He doesn't want to hurt them. So that would be one. And
that's a good point as well, because I feel like those two characters also had the most character progression in the movie.
That's very
like,
true.
They like, out of anybody, it was them. And man, that ended.
I had to pee so bad, dude. That's all Cornell heard from me for like the last 30 minutes. Like, bro, I got to pee. Man, I just didn't want to miss it. Literally, I didn't care about the plot. I didn't want to miss any of the actions. I was like, fuck. So I watched the whole thing with a full bladder.
First of all, you could have, if you watched the original Captain America, you would have known it was, Tony's parents in that car, because Tony's dad helped make Captain America. Fine, great, whatever. not the two first fights, but the big fight in the middle was because of the do you remember what the name of the act was?
Of the act? Oh man, no.
What the fight in the middle was because of the act that they were trying to start. You know, it was the people that was for it against
Sarkova.
Yeah,
Sarkova address.
Yeah, the Sarkova address. The people that was against it and for it, and they fought, and that was it. And then at the end, you find out that this guy's whole plan was to get them to kill each other anyway. So I feel like this whole subplot of that was pointless, like in and of itself.
Marvel villains has always had like, it's always the heroes that have shined. They never had like one other than I'm pretty much Loki, which a lot of people love.
Yeah, he's so great for them.
Yeah, all the other ones got the short end of the stick every time, dude. Other than Loki, and I think Thanos is gonna be pretty big. But other than that, man, I mean, really, they always get the short end of the stick, like I said. Now, the last fight scene,
it was good.
It was good. I just felt like it all left so much to be desired. Because how you going to be Iron Man? Like, they always compare Iron Man to Batman. Bullshit, because Batman would have had a fucking contingency plan. Iron Man at the last fight scene in the last 30 seconds was like, he's kicking my ass. Yeah, his own computer's like, bro, you're not going to do hand-to-hand. You do something else. And then he was like, analyze his fight moves. And like, okay, we're done. Like, yeah, and then he starts winning. So I'm like, how is this just now happening?
Been done that.
You're Iron Man.
Oh man, and Marvel played it so safe. Like you really thought with all the previews that somebody might actually die.
I could have swore somebody was gonna die.
They played it safe, man. Y'all could have lost one. Y'all don't need all these people in Infinity War. I mean, we gonna have Guardians of the Galaxy. Lord knows who else.
By then, yeah.
Like, come on, y'all could have. Rhodes could have been dead, cause he didn't do shit anyway. When you think about it,
how you can't just replace Rhodes with another computer that'd be in the fucking War Machine
or another black guy?
Yeah, but at the same time, it did of course set up a lot of other things. We have so many questions. Are there two different Avenger teams now? Or there's one that's still in the government, under the government's thumb, and the one that's kind of still roguish and shit. Yeah. We see that Steve Rogers breaks into the place that half of the Avengers wound up.
That was pointless. Why they did that? That movie should have ended on a note where, like, everybody in jail and fucking the team's broken up.
As pointless as fucking Robert Downey Jr.'s finger going on that button and then the suit popping out. I'm like, bro, you got too much, dog.
I'm telling you, man, you got one on the toilet.
The wash was cool.
You got one on the toilet.
He's gonna do one on a cell phone, bro. He's got hotline blinking and it's just going. Oh, shit. He had armor that flew to him. That's what the whole third one was about. The flying to him armor and shit.
That's another one. He had all these extremist suits. Then he had the Hulk Buster. Like, nobody really went all out that had the ability to go all out. And we know that's why Thor and the Hulk wasn't in the movie, too, because it would have been too much. He would have zapped down from wherever. All right, y'all win. What y'all need to sign? Done.
Yeah, give me the pen and paper, bro.
Take it.
Now, we get the end credit scenes and stuff, and it just shows, all it is a warm-up to the Spider-Man Homecoming movie that's going to be coming out.
And the Black Panther one, too.
And the Black Panther one, yeah.
And you saw shit like, let them come.
We got a big-ass Panther statue. They can't fuck with us. I love Black Panther and Wakanda and all that good stuff. But yeah, I say, as far as it goes in the Marvel movie universe, definitely not my favorite. It's not the worst. It's kind of like the Iron Man 3 of movies. Like it just kind of happened. Like you saw it. We saw the fights. It just happened, man. That was cool. Take my money.
Robert Downey talking about Iron Man 7. So I mean, I don't know what Rotten Tomatoes gave it, and what you think that we should give it out of 10?
Out of 10, if I really had to grade it, honestly, dude, it was a little bit better than average just because of the fight scene. So I'm gonna say like a 6. A 6, maybe a 6.5.
6.5? We're gonna go with a 6.5. I hope you like it, and if you don't, let us know.
4 Iron Mans out of 10.
Hey,
2 Peter Parkers out of 5.
Ooh. But either way, we enjoy watching like the fight scenes. If we could get like a Blu-ray DVD with just the fight scenes in it.
No, I'm just gonna Google it.
Shout out Disney. Yeah,
shout out to Google.
We do not. We don't pay for shit. We pay for it.
No, yeah, legal.
And X out anime people, Crunchyroll, Hulu, all that shit.
Goddamn right.
YouTube, Red.
This is gonna be such a fucking long review.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, me too.
But that's it. Like we obviously y'all have a lot of stuff to watch from us.
Yeah. All in all, I'd say it's worth watching simply for that airport fight scene. Otherwise, it was pretty uninteresting, to be honest. It was good to see Black Panther, good to see Spider-Man. I mean, I would honestly, they have my money in their wallet. If they have, that's going to be in the movie.
Fight scene and new characters.
You have my money, yeah. So if I knew Black Panther and Spider-Man was going to be in it, yep, I'm going to watch it. But it was worth it just for the fight scene, I suppose. Everything else kind of just flew under the radar.
Definitely not one of those movies we watch back to back like Star Wars.
No, dude. Don't even get me started on Star
Wars. I did that.
There was a Star Wars reference in the fucking movie. How Luke would circle around the AT-ATs in his snow glide or whatever.
Disney let that shit go.
Well, they own it.
Yeah.
They all own it. So it's like we can say whatever the fuck we want.
We can't sue ourselves, or could we?
Yeah.
Without you.
All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for our review. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, all this beautiful, beautiful shit. As always, man, we're going to be putting more work and love into our product, and we hope y'all stay and enjoy it with us, man. Come bask in the glory that is.
Do you feel that natural
Can't
energy?
Stop collective, my friends. All right, guys. You have a great fucking day, and stay tuned.
It's the greatest collection.
I was thinking, what the fuck Cornell and Cody been with all that fire content? Or something you just don't give a fuck. Either way, we here today to give you our review on Iron Man 6. Iron Man 6 on that screen time.